The Cardinals, Jim Edmonds in the lineup for the Reds. He was acquired earlier from the Brewers on Monday. 0 for 4 with a strikeout for him. Chris Carpenter, much better. Now, bottom first, during warm-ups, before Carpenter throws the pitch, Brendan Ryan went to get a new glove, throws his old glove to the dugout. Carpenter not happy with the disruption. At the end of the inning, Carpenter gets Ryan, takes him into the tunnel. He's like, dude, you're wrecking my flow. Ryan doesn't say anything or even blink. More from them coming up in just a minute. Top second, Skip Schumacher. Force at second ends the inning. Before Ryan goes back out to the field, he makes sure that he's got the right glove. Doesn't want to hear it from the pitcher again. Top four, Cardinals get the offense going. Jonathan Jay. Albert Pujols. Next batter's Matt Holliday. Base hit to bring Jay home, and 3 hits in a row for the Cardinals. They got a 1-0 lead. Colby Rasmus up the middle. Here comes Pujols. 4 in a row for St. Louis. 2-0 lead. Paul Giannis doesn't have a play on Yadier Molina's grounder. Infield single, 5 hits in a row. Here's Schumacher. He's been out since Wednesday with a bad wrist. Bases loaded, and he's unloading. Off Mike Leake, grand slam. First of Schumacher's career, 4th homer of the year. 6th straight hit for St. Louis. And it's 6-0 Cardinals. Later in the inning, Leake strikes out Brendan Ryan. He's ready for the inning to be over. Thinks it's the 3rd out. And so now a tough inning gets embarrassing as he walks back to the mound. 3 2/3, 9 hits, 6 earned runs. Later in the inning, here's Pujols. Felipe Lopez scores. Pujols' second single of the inning. Cardinals put 7 runs up in the 4th. They were up 7-0. Bottom 7, Carpenter's still out there. Juan Francisco. Ramon Hernandez able to score. Carpenter very upset. And once again, he's upset at Ryan. Ryan lined up close to the second base bag on the grass. Francisco's grounder goes to where the shortstop should be, but Ryan's got no chance to get to it. After the inning, looks like Carpenter's complaining about Ryan's positioning in the field, and Pujols and coaches go to Ryan, give him a little bit of encouragement.
Grateful Dead out of San Francisco, so they had bobblehead night at the Giants Park, and Bill Walton was there to recognize, and there's Jerry's daughter not throwing stones, she's throwing out the first pitch. Carlos Zambrano making his first start for the Cubs since mid-June, and he goes crazy fingers in the bottom of the 5th. Wild pitch. Edgar Renteria scores. This game is tied. Bottom 6, Andres Fong Torres with 1 on. The grounder to left field. Alfonso Soriano's throw way off target. Travis Ishikawa scores, and this game is tied. Bottom 10. Torres. He's going to double into right field. Ishikawa is going to round second. They're waving him home. Tyler Colvin on Jerry Garcia bobblehead night bobbles the ball. Cubs, though, relay, and Ishikawa not wearing his PF Flyers. He is out. Coy Hill with the great tag. Inning over. Bottom 11. Bases loaded. Pat Burrell against Marcus Mateo. I will take you home. Sac fly. Renteria scores. And the Giants win on Jerry night. And wherever Jerry is, he's happy.
The Orioles. It lost their last 20 games on Monday. That streak extended back to last season. They're trying to snap it against the White Sox. It's Monday. It's almost that time. So we break out the Monday Night Football music. Buck Showalter calling an audible in the top of the 6th with Alexi Ramirez on 3rd. And 1 out. They intentionally walked Paul Konerko. Next batter is Carlos Quentin. Brian Mattis gets Quentin swinging, so there's 2 outs in the inning. A.J. Prziska with a pop-up. It's a fair catch.
Yes.
Matt Wieters called it for the fair catch.
Where's Hank Williams Jr.?
And Showalter says Mattis, way to get it done. Bottom 6, Orioles still down 1-0. Ty Wigginton going deep. And going deep in baseball just as dangerous as it is in football. Edwin Jackson got beat on the play. Wigginton's 18th home run of the season. It's a 1-1 game. Later in the 6th, Orioles, they're in the red zone. For our purposes here, that means the bases are loaded. 1 out, Wieters over to first. Paul Konerko elects to tag first, then throw home. Luke Scott slides in, saved by A.J. Prziska. No force out. And the Orioles take the 2-1 lead. Bottom 7 now. Nick Markakis grounds to first. Konerko steps on first for the out. Brian Roberts caught in a pickle. Boom! Okay, so Roberts, he wants to go to second base, but he may not be able to go to second base, so maybe he'll go back to first base. I'm doing my John Madden here. But there's a guy waiting for him at first base, so he can't go back to first base. So now he really doesn't know what to do, and then sure enough, because when you don't know what to do, you usually wind up out, he's out. He's eventually tagged out by Ramirez.
You're doing well.
All right. So now we go to 2-minute drill. Top 9. White Sox looking to come back. Konerko. Well, see, that's why they walked him.
Right. Even Darrell Rivas can't cover that.
That's off Alfredo Simon. Konerko's 28th. They're tied at 2, so they go to overtime.
Oh, boy.
Or extra. Bottom 10 still tied at 2. Brian Roberts. He's going deep. You know, it's like sudden death.
Yeah, but Chicago did get a chance with the football as opposed to the NFL overtime, right?
Well, no. Roberts' first home run of the season, Orioles.
John Lester, 0-4, 4.39 ERA since the break, but he's normally good at Yankee Stadium. Boston, 2-0, bottom 5, 2 on, 2 out. Nick Swisher, swinger, 11 left on base for New York. Bottom 7, 1 on, nobody out. Marcus Timms. He's going to double off the wall in right center. Jorge Posada's going to stop at third. I want you to take another look at this baseball and see how close it came to tying up this ball game. Missed it by that much. After hitting Austin Kearns with a pitch, bases loaded, nobody out, Curtis Granderson. Sit. Number 9 batter, 0 for 4, 2 Ks. Terry Francona says, John, that's 6 1/3, a good baseball. I'm going to bring in Daniel Bard because he is going to be hitting 99 on the gun. Derek Jeter looking. Strike 1. Next pitch. Foul it off. Strike 2. Next pitch. Yankees all-time hits leader. 1, 2, 3. Sit. Lester said, yeah, that's the way. Next batter, Swisher. First pitch. Voyer. Second pitch. Fouls it off. Third pitch. Bard, 6 pitches. Gets the 1 and 2 batters in the Yankee lineup. Lester, 6 1/3, nothing earned, 6 Ks. Still 2-0, bottom 8. Mark Teixeira off Bard. Now 4 for 11 with 3 homers in his career solo shot. 6 of his last 10 hits have been home runs. 26th on the season, it's 2-1. Still in the inning, 2 on, 2 out. Jonathan Papelbon in. Kearns grounds out to second. The Yankees 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position. All right. Why is Francona going to pick to share with Brett Gardner on deck? Because he's 0 for 8 career against Papelbon. Did I say 0 for 8? I mean 0 for 9. 28 save. One of the funnest days of baseball was Francona's assessment afterwards. Red Sox win 2-1, split the 4 games freedom. Let's roll for truth. Let's roll Monday's top plays. Rays, Tigers at number 10. Johnny Peralta, liner to third. Evan Longoria had hops for pregame. Rays won and ended a 5-game losing streak.
Number 9, White Sox and Orioles, Luke Scott. That's going all the way to the wall. But Andrew Jones, remember all those great years in center field for the Braves, he still got it. Gets Scott easily at second. Orioles win on a walk-off from Brian Roberts.
Market 8, dude. Cardinals, Reds. Ground to the third. Felipe Lopez throws wide, but Albert Pujols stretching and picking it out of the dirt because it's a league game, Smoke. Cardinals win 7-3.
And 7 Yankees and Red Sox. Mike Lowell at the plate. It's not about him. It's about Nick Swisher. Sweet. We got more from this game coming up. Swisher getting down and dirty.
All right, at 6, Dan, you know anything about English Carling Cup?
No.
Good, that makes 2 of us. Joe
Ward.
Like
soccer, though.
Yeah, Joe Ward with the cross. Michael Brown with the header. I'll go with the look like soccer.
Number 5, Yankees and Red Sox again.
Payoff. Grounded, grabbed there by Pena. Gets to his feet, fires. Got him. Outstanding play by Ramiro Pena to save a run.
But the Red Sox got 2 runs. Yankees only got 1. Red Sox win.
Mariners fired their manager. We go to Seattle for play number 4 against Oakland. Ichiro up the middle. Cliff Pennington. The flip in time for the force at second.
Number 3 from Sunday, extreme cliff diving from Italy. Russia's Artem Sochenko wins the event with that dive. I consider if you don't hit a cliff, it's a success.
Notice how I gave you the Speedo play. At 2, Diamondbacks Brewers, Chris Young. Home run? No. Joe Inglet. Leaping catch near the wall. Take another look. The Diamondbacks went on to win this 7-4 in 10 innings.
Number 1, Mariners and Athletics. I could describe it, but this is better.
Looking back, ground ball, touch on 1. There's 2. There's 3. Yes! A triple play!
might not have been a triple play. Guy at first might have been safe, but hey, look, it stopped play, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And number one.
Cincinnati and St. Louis on the Reds' home turf. Cincy with a one-game lead in a division owned by the Cards, and that's gotten under Brandon Phillips' skin. This is what he had to say before Monday's game. I'd play against these guys one leg. We have to beat these guys. All they do is blank and moan about everything. All of them, they're little blanks. All of them. I really hate the Cardinals. Compared to the Cardinals, I love the Cubs. Let me make this clear. I hate the Cardinals. Bottom first, Cardinals up 1-0. Phillips leading off, and you see, taps you out of your Molina on the shin guard. That's his normal ritual. Then he took some practice swings, and Molina, he kicked the bat away. He said, I want nothing to do with that. And now it's on. Round one about to get underway, and Molina and Phillips, they're separated, and it looks all right. And Scott Rowland there, it looks like, he's playing peacekeeper, and calm restored momentarily. Then somebody says something, and round two is on. Tony La Russa and Dusty Baker. History of bad blood. Chris Carpenter, he apparently gets into it with Baker. Scott Rowland, the former Cardinal, gets in between Carpenter and Baker. Now, Rowland said afterwards he thinks that other players thought he and Carpenter were beefing, and that's what led to this. Carpenter up against the netting. Reds starting pitcher Johnny Cueto, he starts throwing kicks. Said afterwards he was scared. Jason LaRue kicked in the head. La Russa said he had a slight concussion. Really ugly. The fans right there behind the netting. Chaos. Baker and La Russa are going to be ejected. No players ejected. And you're saying, how can no players be ejected? Well, the umpires, who would they begin with? And it's such a big game. The fans came to see the players, but you can bet Major League Baseball will surely have a quick trigger finger. Fines and suspensions expected. So the dust settles, and then the Cardinals are going to mop up. Phillips back at the plate for his at-bat. Jaime Garcia gets Phillips to ground out to second. He went 1 for 5 on the day. Top two, Molina. And revenge is a dish best served with cold cuts. Solo shot off Cueto. And check out Molina's strut around the bags. Woo! His fifth, Cardinals up 2-0. Bottom third, Phillips, 2 on, 1 out. He'll ground out, but Drew Stubbs will score on the play. We got a 2-1 ball game. Top six, we're tied at 2. Matt Holliday, 1 on, nobody out. He's way off his usual extra bases per season pace. But I'll tell you, everyone was hopped up after the way this began. Johnny Gomes slips there. Albert Pujols runs through the stop sign, scores. Cardinals are up 3-2. They added 2 more, make it 5-2. Top 7, 5-4, Holliday. Bases loaded, 1 out. He singles. Gomes, I mean, he had an extra scoop of Wheaties. Way over the head of Ramon Hernandez. Logan Andrusek now backing up the play. Doesn't field it cleanly. He's going to try to get Holliday at second. Pujols scored all the way from first on this play. Clutch hitting, great base running by St. Louis, and in the end, the Cards take the fight to the Reds, 8-4.
The comment that he made last night, I mean, that's going to happen. You think that I'm going to be in good mood, especially about the comment that you made. You talk bad about my team, don't say hi. That's stupid.
The guy who's talked about us like we're, terrible, he comes over there and tries to be a little tap me. I said, hey, don't touch me. I said, let's just play. And he started spouting off.
Tony told me don't talk to his coaches, and then I told him a few things, and then he told me a few things, and I heard some stuff out of the back, and then next thing you know, it was on again.
It just got out of control real quick, and ended up afterwards. I didn't even know anything happened to Jason, and afterwards I just know I turned around and I got Cueto kicking me in the back with his spikes. I don't know where he learned how to fight.
It was 2 teams defending their own people and standing up for their own players and their managers and coaches. So, that got ugly, and obviously it was heated when it started.
2 straight wins by St. Louis, and things are all knotted in the NL Central. Both teams have won 7 of their last 10, but the Cardinals have taken the first 2 in this series. Wednesday, Wainwright against Arroyo, a day game. Philadelphia Braves in Houston, and Astros honor Bobby Cox, 29 years of managing in the big leagues. That's classy. This is Chipper Jones fielding the Hunter Pence grounder in the bottom of the 6th. Makes the play, but he's down. Oh, no, there's a man down. Jones said he heard a pop. He would have to leave the game with what the team called a sprained left knee. Chipper not sure. Doesn't think it's an ACL, though. MRI awaits. They have to bring in Brooks Conrad to replace Chipper Jones, and Brooks Conrad take care of Sammy. Off Matt Lindstrom with the Braves down 2-1 in the top ninth. A 2-run shot, his third go-ahead home run in the 8th inning or later, and he only has 6th on the season. And then later in the frame, Troy Gloss, he goes yard off Lindstrom, his 15th. Braves commit 3 errors, comeback win, 4-2 your final. Phillies at home against the Dodgers. That's Joe Torre if you're new to the program. Top third, Dodgers leading 1-0. Ryan Theriot on first. Andre Ethier off Kyle Kendrick. Kendrick lasted 3 1/3. Theriot scores all the way from first on the RBI double. Ethier 4 for 4, 3 RBI. He scored 4 runs. Somewhere the Jonas brothers are happy. Jay Gibbons, second game as a Dodger. They designated Garrett Anderson to bring him up. Well, you know Jay Gibbons. He played 7 seasons for the Orioles. He's got 121 career homers, 405 RBIs. He signed with the Dodgers as a free agent back in January. And, well, he's glad to be back in the bigs because the rides are nicer and the per diem is larger. Drives in a run there. It's 3-0 Dodgers. Top 6. It's been a long time for Jay. Bartender, check! Off David Herndon, his first home run since mid-July of 07. Well, only bad news, Rafael for
Always work out the way you think. Cubs already at 1-0. One on Aramis Ramirez. Base hit. Starlin Castro scores. 1,000th career RBI for Ramirez. Cubs go up 2-0. Next batter, Kosuke Fukudome. No need to chase that one unless you can swim. 2-run shot for Fukudome, his 10th of the year. Cubs take a 4-0 lead. Lincecum, 4 earned runs allowed in the first. Most in his career. He went 4 innings, gave up 6 earned runs in all. 9th inning now. Giants down 8-5, runners on the corners. Pablo Sandoval. Castro knocks it down. His throw to first. Not in time. Buster Posey scores. All of a sudden, it's 8-6. 2 batters later now. 2 outs. They're excited in San Francisco. Travis Ishikawa can't deliver. And so the Cubs go on to win at 8-6 over the Giants. That's the Twins and White Sox. As far as drama goes, Oz again said he thinks the Twins are getting more attention than the White Sox are getting. That's all I got for drama. Joe Mauer with a base hit. Orlando Hudson scores. Mauer hustling in for a double, and the Twins out to a 1-0 lead. Top second, Jim Thome off Freddie Garcia. Solo shot. Tome's 15th this season, 579 for his career, and it's 2-0 Twins. Garcia had been going pretty good, but not in this one. J.J. Hardy, nearly the same spot as Thome. Solo shot for him. Hardy's 5th. Garcia 6 runs, 8 hits in 2 1/3. And the Twins up 3-0. 3 batters later, it's Mauer again. 2-run shot. Mauer, 25 for his last 46. I'm not great at math, but that's better than 500. His 7th of the season, 3rd Twins home run of the inning. It's 5-0 Twins. Carlos Quentin bringing the Sox back. That's off Scott Baker. 3-run shot. All of a sudden, it's 5-3 on Quentin's 23rd of the season. Top 4, Michael Kadire. That's going to be trouble. Delman Young, Jason Kubu coming in to score. The Twins up 8-3. Top 6, still 8-3. Kadire doesn't think that's enough. This off Tony Pena. 2-run shot. Kadire's 11th of the season. The Twins up 10-3. Top 8, they're piling on now. Kubu off Scott Linebrink. Kubu's 16th of the year. Twins go on to win at 12-6. They're alone in first for the first time in 5 weeks, and they've won 5. Third child, Yankees in Arlington for a 2-game set against their fellow division leaders. And David Murphy off A.J. Burnett in the bottom of the 6th. Murphy's 8th home run of the year. Really been delivering in some clutch spots for Texas. And the Rangers up 3-2. Top 8, same score, bases empty for Alex Rodriguez. Off Frank Francisco. 18th of the year for Rodriguez. Number 601 ties it up at 3. Later in the 8th, still tied at 3. Runner on 3rd for Brett Gardner. That's not going to hurt a bit. And we got extra innings in Arlington. Bottom 10, Mariano Rivera facing Murphy with the bases loaded. 3-2 pitch from Rivera. And it is time to bounce in Arlington. First loss for Rivera in 32 career appearances at Rangers Ballpark. And it's Murphy. They call him Sweet Stroke. He gets the pie in the face there. But the Rangers get their 7th walk-off win.
Franchise record, 18th win of the season. Bottom 2, Jimenez. Ike Davis, no. I don't want to be like Ike. 4th inning. Davis again, at least not in this highlight. 7 innings, 8 Ks for Jimenez. Mike Pelfrey, still no score, top 6. Runner on 3rd, Brad Hopp. Grounds out. Pelfrey's 7-start winless streak. Great in this game. 7 innings, nothing earned, 4 Ks. Bottom 7 still scoreless. Mets bases loaded, 1 out. Jeff Francoeur is pinch running on third for Chris Carter, who Jimenez walked to lead off the inning, and that walk comes back to get him because Francoeur tags. There's your run. Francisco Rodriguez, top 9, shut it. It's hopped to ground out. Mets win 1-0. Their 16th shutout of the season. Strasburg's first start since July 21st. Tried to get the 101-mile-an-hour fastball by Dan Uggla. Didn't, and wishes he had. Because the next pitch, that fastball is gone. 2-run shot. Uggla's 26, 2-0. That's the first extra base hit allowed by Strasburg in this game. 3rd inning. Still 2-0. Hanley Ramirez doubles to right center. The second extra base hit allowed by Strasburg. Still in the 3rd, runners on the corners for Uggla with 2 outs.
Uggla hammers another one to left field.
And he likes Strasburg. Ramirez and Sanchez score. It's Marlins up 4-0. That's 3 extra base hits allowed by Strasburg. Let's go 4th inning, 4-1. Strasburg against Mike Stanton. 3 Mike Stantons in Major League history I could find. 2 were pitchers, this one a hitter. He doubles, 4th extra base hit allowed by Strasburg. 5th inning, facing Ramirez again. Another double. 5th extra base hit allowed by Strasburg. Jim Riggleman, you gonna leave him in? Yeah. Sanchez later in the 5th. Over Josh Willingham ruled a double. Ramirez scores 6 extra base hits allowed by Strasburg. A career high 6 earned he gives up, and a career low 4 1/3 innings pitch. Freedom.
So J.A.'s on the list now.
Yeah, exactly. Let's roll for truth. Let's roll top plays. More Shaq. He's fighting Sugar Shane Mosley. This has got to be some television show. Mosley, by the way, warming up for Sergio Mora on September 18th. Not sure what kind of warm-up this is. Shaq loses, and that's not unexpected.
Number 9, Lisa Leslie gets her jersey retired. 3-time league MVP for the Sparks, 2-time finals MVP. Second player in Sparks history to ever jersey retired, joining Penny Toller.
Dodgers, Phillies, market 8, dude. Brian Terrio.
LSU.
Thank you.
225.
Backhand pickup, jump, throw, out. James Loney, the good pick at first. Dodgers 18 hits and a 15-9 win.
Number 7. Looks like soccer. Chesterfield and Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough up 2-0. Jack Lester heads it. Jason Steele dives to make the great save. Middlesbrough wins 2-1.
6-it. Marlins, Nationals, Cody Ross, fly ball to center. Roger Bernardina. Oh, layout, brother. Making the catch. He gets the top play, but the Marlins get the best of Strasburg.
Number 5, Pirates and Padres. Miguel Tejada over to second, but just like me, the Pirates have got a guy named Neil doing things for him. Neil Walker.
Nice.
The Padres going to win it 4-1.
I'm not sure I could have made that play. At 4, Cardinals, Reds. Lost in all the hot talk at the beginning of the game. Was a great play by Colby Rasmus, who was channeling his inner Jim Edmonds. In that one, he reaches up, and Hernandez robbed of an extra base hit.
Number 3, Yankees and Rangers. It's number 2, Derek Jeter. C.J. Wilson, though, catches the ball, runs to first, dives to beat Jeter to the bag. Number 1 better be fantastic. Rangers win it 4-3 next innings. Playoff atmosphere there in Arlington for that one.
CJ from Newport, California. How about that? Braves, Astros. Carlos Lee, liner to center. Rick Ankiel. Backhand dive catch. That looks like it hurts.
Yeah, that looks uncomfortable.
And for several reasons.
Number 1, Orioles and Indians. Felix PA off Justin Masterson as Drupal Cabrera changes directions, barehands the ball as he's falling down. He looked the runner back and then threw the first from his booty.
That's a
and he made the play. Orioles win it 14-8.